What's going on, folks? Razor MP here, and today we're diving into a comparison of 6 high-performing pistols. I've reviewed these individually on the channel before, so I'll pin those in the description and comments so you can find those if you want to find out more details. We're going to take a look at the Bull Armory SAS-2, as well as the Stealth Arms Platypus, the Jacob Grey TWC9, the Springfield Armory Prodigy, and the Mac 9 DS, and just for grins and giggles, not really in the same category, the Atlas Gunworks Ares. Full disclosure, these are not equal pistols. They are the same barrel length, they all have bull barrels, but they're not the same pistols, right? So we have a range in price points of $1,100 all the way up to probably about $5,600. So not exactly the same, but I wanted to line up these that were generally the same against a very high performing 4.25, and that's what I have put together for you guys today. Anyway, each of these pistols brings something different to the table, from design and optics compatibility to trigger feel and performance. Across these 6, I've run optics from both Trijicon and Holosun, offering a range of sight picture options. Some of these optics are enclosed for better protection, while others are open, offering a wider field of view, maybe. I was able to co-witness with all the mounted optics except for the Platypus and the Mac 9 DS. A quick note on the front sights: all these pistols, except for the Bull Armory SAS-2 TAC and the Jacob Grey TWC9, feature a fiber optic front sight. The Bull Armory comes with a black serrated front sight, very traditional, while the TWC9 sports a tritium front sight for better visibility in low light conditions. When it comes to trigger pull weights, these vary quite a bit. The Bull Armory SAS-2 TAC has a 2.9 pound pull. The Stealth Arms Platypus Commander and Atlas Gunworks both coming in about 2.5 pounds. The Jacob Grey TWC9 takes the lightest spot right at 2 pounds, 2.14. On the heavier end, we have the Mac 9 DS at 4.2 and the Prodigy at 4.5 pounds. In terms of magwells, the Mac 9 DS and the Bull Armory SAS-2 actually have some very pronounced magwells. The TWC9 and the Springfield Armory Prodigy have magwells molded right into the actual grips. The Stealth Arm Platypus has a beveled magwell opening for smooth reloads, while the Atlas Gunworks Ares surprisingly features an even smaller beveling on its magwell, which is unexpected for a pistol at that price point. For this comparison, I took all 6 pistols to the range, removed any flashlights or any other attachments to keep this even between all of them, and I ran CCI Blazer 124 grain rounds, full metal jacket. I focused on accuracy and time sense to see how they would perform under the same conditions. Plus, there was a lot of guns, I didn't want to get too fancy with it. As far as pricing, like I mentioned before, the Bull Armory SAS TAC is priced at about $1,850. Mind you, this is not the newest model. The newest model is the EDC, but it still comes in at about $1,850. The Stealth Arms Platypus Commander came in at a staunch $1,800. The Springfield Armory Prodigy came in at $1,549, while the Jacob Grey TWC9 comes in at a hefty $2,500, and of course, the Atlas Ares Gunworks at $6,600 on the least affordable side. On the most affordable side, we have the Mac 9 DS priced in at about $1,100. And these prices tend to reflect the features, reliability, and build quality of each one of these pistols. All right, enough talk. Let's get to the range footage. As always, all my range testing is done in a safe and controlled environment to ensure the highest safety standards. The Bull Armory SAS-2 trigger is smooth, making it easy to manage recoil and stay on target. The Platypus Commander and the Ares with their 2.5 pound pulls feels precise and quick. The Grey TWC 9 ultralight 2-pound trigger really shines during rapid fire, allowing for fast and accurate follow-up shots. And it was probably my biggest surprise of the day, because not only did it shoot quick, it shot very accurate in my hand. Meanwhile, the Mac 9 DS and the Prodigy with their heavier triggers were still solid shooters, but required a bit more effort on the trigger, of course. Apart from the Ares, the Stealth Arms Platypus Commander and the Grey were the quickest and most accurate during my testing, really standing out for speed and precision. So let's talk about some of the pros and cons of each. So, starting with the pros, the Bull Armory SAS-2 TAC, great ergonomics, a solid 2.9 pound trigger right out of the box. It has that large Magwell. You're able to co-witness with this one. The bull barrel, very nice. The slide serrations are among the most aggressive, and that's what I like about it. The Stealth Arms Platypus Commander has that lightweight 2.5 pound trigger. It's quick and it's accurate, and it has that full pick rail to put whatever you want on it. It has a smaller beveled Magwell, which may or may not be a plus, but I do have some co-witness limitations with the iron sights that I have set up and this red dot. The Grey TWC 9 was, like I said, the surprise of the day. The ultralight 2.1 pound trigger was crisp and quick. That full pick rail, very nice. I think the aesthetics of this pistol is actually probably among the best I've ever seen. My only drawback, I think, with the Grey TWC is probably the grips. I don't think it's aggressive enough for my very dry hands and the dry environment that I live in. The Springfield Armory Prodigy 4.25, on the other hand, is built to be a duty pistol, and it felt very good in the hand. That heavier trigger weight made it ideal for maybe being a duty pistol, if not an EDC for sure. I do like the molded Magwell that allows you to get a nice quick feed with the next fresh magazine. The Mac 9 DS, compact and durable, although the Magwell is a little large if you plan on carrying this concealed. That fiber optic front sight is definitely a plus, but the fact that I'm not able to co-witness with the sight setup because of the plate that I had to put on there to put the optic on there, kind of a drawback. The Atlas Gunworks Ares, well, what can I say? It's precise, it's responsive, it has a 2.5 pound trigger pull, which makes it extremely quick. It does have that full pick rail. You're able to co-witness, and it's very high end. The drawback to having a high-end gun like this, though, is the ammunition. It can be very finicky and will cause malfunctions if you don't have the right SAMI spec ammo going through this. In conclusion, while these pistols might seem similar, they each have their own strengths and weaknesses when it comes to performance. Trigger feel and overall handling, same thing. They have their own respective feel for them. The Bull Armory SAS-2 TAC and the Springfield Armory Prodigy stand out as duty-ready pistols that feel like they could handle the rigors of everyday carry, closely followed by the Mac 9 DS. Apart from the Ares, the Stealth Arms Platypus Commander and the Grey TWC 9 stood out as the quickest and most accurate pistols during my testing. As always, your results may vary depending on your shooting style, but these are my thoughts after putting them through the paces. If you're looking for more in-depth info on each of these, check out the individual reviews in the description or pinned in the comments. Big thanks to Scottsdale Tactical. They're always there to support the channel. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this comparison, hit the like button, share, and subscribe. It really helps get 2A content in front of more people. You got any thoughts or any questions about these pistols? Drop a comment below and I'll get back to you. And remember, all content here is strictly for educational purposes and shot in a safe and controlled environment. Until next time, I'll see you on the high ground or in the next video. Razor MP out.